Hi, I'm Cristina Covarrubias, and this is my 5 minutes video for English Pre-Intermediate level test. The most boring experience I have ever had. Well, someone could be an expert in something and maybe want to teach about, but if he doesn't know how to teach, this could be a disaster. That's the reason why I explained the most boring experience I have ever had. Well, mm, when I made my professional practices for my first career, it is communication. I did I did it at TV department at Notimex, and I started to learn video edition. But in 1994, the technology was not too modern as today. Then the video edition was in linear format. I mean, we needed many different audio and video machines just for make a little video. And my first lesson was connecting all the edition machines that we need to start the show. Well, mm, each machine used a specific wire, and the way to use them had a clear reason for my boss, but not for me. I did not understand that logic, so he started to explain to me how to do, but he did it everything. Uh, that task took him more 25 minutes between long silences and almost whispering directions. So bad. Okay, I swear that I try with all my heart to follow each one of his movements, but I was almost impossible because, besides, I insist. For me, there was not any logic. He was so kind to me that I never to interrupt, but I did not understand anything, and I was so ashamed for for that because I felt so silly, so silly. After the wild adventure, we sat in front of the screens and video editors to check up whether the wires were correctly connected. Again, he started to explain to me why each wire must be connected to the correct machine. I was in white all time. The next step was the kind of material for use and recording speeds. I really tried to understand too much information, and even though I was writing, I started to be desperate, really desperate. Finally, finally, he began to edit a sample video to show me how to do it. Um, but, but it was so bad. He moved his hands over the main editor so fast I could not follow him. Never. At that moment, I gave up. I gave up and let his enthusiasm take him wherever he wanted. I was so bored, so exhausted that if I had could at that moment over the table, I had taken a long, long, long nap. My new boss was very excited because he thought that I was happy like like him for to learn video edition, but nothing was so far from reality. Over time and practice, obviously. I really learned and I love to learn the video edition, and even today I do that for my school tasks. One day when I felt so confident with him, I told my boss about that horrible experience, and he was so surprised because he always thought that I was so excited as him that day. That day, obviously, we're laughing too much about it. Today, I understand the passion of my former boss for put together images, sounds, and music for to tell a story, a good story. Well, it was my story about the most boring experience I have ever